following is a presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day. Tom takes your phone calls toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Let's go to our man Jim in Palm Harbor. Hey, what's going on, brother?
Hey, how you guys doing today?
Doing great, man. How you been?
Oh, great. I really appreciate you and Tommy. You do a great job, great work, and I really appreciate it. I watch you every day.
Well, thank you so much. We appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here, man. Let's go to Sylvia in Tampa. Hey, Sylvia, how you doing?
Hey, Tom. Good morning. Thank you so much for taking my call. I want to tell you thank you so much for the advice you gave me on dust yesterday. I exited when you told me, and I made a healthy profit for a very short period. So thank you.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Create the perfect relationship between you and your body. Treat your body with all love, honor, gratitude, and respect. When you make it a goal to adore your body and accept yourself completely, you'll learn to have the perfect relationship with anyone else you are with. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials up 109, NASDAQ up 17, S&P's up 7, gold contract down $9.50, trading at $13.23 an ounce. Silver down 16 cents, $16.53 an ounce. Light sweet crude up 22 cents, $67.90 a barrel. Notes and bonds. 10-year note down 8 ticks, 119.02. 30-year bond off 27, 141.22. King dollar up 403 ticks, 90.940. The euro's trading at 121.71 to 1 U.S. dollar. The yen is at 109.34 to 1 U.S. dollar. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? So we go over and we take a look at the SPY. SPY right now trading at a price point of 263.89. You're up 90 cents. We got to a low out here of 260. Let's go look at this intraday, and this is where it's going to be a little danger intraday, because what you do have inside the futures is that we have a high volume low that will get tested. The real question is going to be, is that baby going to give it up coming into the close? And it's quite a high volume low, folks. The low of today, which is that 26.11, bottom line, that has volume. So that will get tested. NDX 100, well, yeah, let's go inside the Dow Industrials first. Inside the Dow, we'll see who's moving the Dow around. Dow right now is up 96 points. We have Boeing is putting, I believe, 90 of those. Look at, there he goes. So the Dow's up 96. Boeing's putting 100 points into it, positive. Apple's putting 12. Caterpillar's putting 10. Taken away from it. 3M continues lower. That's putting a negative 15. Goldman's putting a negative 12. You get American Express negative 9. Now, Goldman is one of the equities, folks, that you want to basically keep your head wrapped around in a big way. Why? Well, check it out. So we're at 240. You're at the 25th of April. Bottom line is you have plenty of trading days left to get back over the 250. $10 is nothing on Goldman. If we close on the monthly under 250.70, $250.70, you're going to have a major failure. And what you have here, we had taken the high out in December of 2016. It's been over there for 14 months. Light volume. I mean, it was a vicious light volume takeout. And this is what you have, and this is the kicker. Now we're coming back inside it actually with volume, which is really wild. We've already done 67 million shares. When we took that baby out, you took it out with 96 million, but you needed like 220. We made a high with 62. And now you're coming down with heavy volume. So it's going to be wild watching this whole thing shake out. Boeing, let's go right to Boeing. So Boeing come out with numbers this morning. Bottom line, good numbers. Stock up $14. You're still in a consolidation. Boeing has volume out here today. You've done 9.5 million. So bottom line is that that's trying to get into this well, it's right where it's at, 345, and it's going to need a lot more volume than this. But it has an expansion of volume, so I expect it's going to try to test even the 350 area. Right now you're at 344. You got Northwood Grumman, the NOC, that came out with numbers this morning. That little baby here, that's down $7. That was as low as 318. You're at 344. Guess what? You're coming down into that area. Way too much volume. The high volume low is 313. We hit 318 today. This thing got taken to the cleaners, man. This was down $40 in basically 12 hours. A big number. And General Dynamics, GD. All three of these come out with numbers this morning. General Dynamics got down to 207. You're 216. Bottom line, this is, you know, going after high volume low of 201. You hit 207. Same type of setup. You talk about what is intriguing here is the aspect of industrial stocks getting smoked 15% in one day. That's like, you know, it started yesterday with 3M. You know, 3M bottom line fell apart. You know, 3M opened, well, closed the day before at 214. It runs down to $196. Right now you're at 197. Big problems. Problems in paradise out there. Let's go take a look at the gold market out here. We'll go into the GDX first. So the slammed gold down. When you take a look at the equities, different ball game, man. Different ball game altogether. GDX, it's going sideways. You got to a lower low. You're down 16 cents. Well, you're going against 73 million shares. Yesterday, bottom line, you went up with 35, which is not enough, by the way. Okay, needed more. But now what's going on is that they can't sell it down either. So pretty cool in the aspect of what we have happening, particularly because we do have a confirmed ABC structure on the way up in Barrick Gold. Barrick took out a B point yesterday, took it out with volume. After the close today, I believe we have Gold Corp. Yeah, we do. So this is going to be interesting watching Gold Corp. Gold Corp, what Gold Corp has, folks, is that it has a high volume high that is sitting out here. From January 16th, $15.55, and right now we're at $14.10. Facebook, what do we got with Facebook? Facebook is going to be coming out after the market close out here. This is going to push the NDX around, the NDX 100 around big time. Facebook is trading 159.88, and this has a high volume low, man, at 149. So my take, I'm going that Facebook, no matter what they say, this thing wants to get out of this 149 area. So we'll see how that shakes out. And if Facebook breaks the 149 with volume, guess what? You're talking $117. So that is going to be one monster number. And what they're going to be looking for inside Facebook is the aspect of the number of active users in North America. That's how it seems to be shaken out. That's what the analysts think they're going to be looking at anyway after the close. Dow Industrials right now up 107. NASDAQ is up 15. S&Ps are up 7.5. Stay right there, folks. Come right back.
Hi folks, Tom O'Brien here. If you'd like to get my daily newsletter, Market Insights, then now is a great time to sign up for a 30-day free trial. Every morning by 9:30, I send out my morning letter to subscribers with market commentary on a variety of markets, currencies, and commodities to keep investors up to date on the day's trading action. Included in Market Insights are specific buy and sell recommendations for stocks, ETFs, and even options, with stops and price targets included for every trade in my newsletter. If you'd like to try my newsletter risk-free for 30 days, then head over to the front page of TFNN and you'll find Market Insights under Trading Newsletters. I use my years of trading experience to bisect and dissect the market every morning and give my subscribers the most important information they need to know for the day ahead. I even issue afternoon updates for my subscribers whenever warranted with important market action. I'm always scouring the market for the next great trading opportunity. Sign up for your 30-day free trial to my daily newsletter, Market Insights, today by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Wow! Go get them, folks.
In quiet markets, investors search for new trading opportunities. We'd like to introduce you to a new product that provides opportunities even in flat markets. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a new and innovative Chicago-based exchange registered with the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their trading platform. Nadex never charges a fee to use their platform, which even includes real-time charts and full customization capability. Nadex's unique short-term binary options allow traders and investors to capitalize on strategies even when the underlying markets are quiet. Nadex's innovation has allowed them to come up with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's NADEX.com, or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors. Until recently, it was almost impossible for the average investor to hedge against currency risk in Europe or Japan. For a bold trade on Europe or Japan that protects against moves in currency, trade HEGE or HEGJ, 2 times currency hedged leveraged ETFs from Direction Investments. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Tom takes your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now up 103, Nasdaq up 12, S&P's up 6. And yeah, let's go take a look at Lockheed Martin also. These defense contractors, man, you talk about unloading, man. They unloaded on them like viciously. So Lockheed Martin, bottom line yesterday, $361. Today, $329. What does it do? Bottom line, 12 hours takes back, 4 months. Pretty intense. And Lockheed Martin's really not coming back. Meaning you had Boeing came back good, Northrop Grumman's trying to come back. Lockheed Martin is just basically hanging down there. Now, what you are going to have, let's see, weekly. So we're going into the high volume high of 12 million. Yeah, you're going to, well, let's see, it's Wednesday. It's going to be close. We're at 8.2 million right now. Coming into 12. 12 million was the high volume low that's trying to get spiked. That did get spiked. 326 was the number. Bottom line, yeah, trouble in paradise. Let's go over the SMHs. So the SMHs, they came down hard. They did a full ABC structure on the way down. Basically, bottom line, hit it right to the T. Went down to 95.47. You get the 93.88 that's still hanging out there. Let me just put this up here. So what you're going to have now, 99, yeah, this is going to be wild. This is wild. Okay, so what you have, we'll see whether they can get back inside 99. You don't get back inside 99, this is going to be building cause, because we're going to hit 93.88. We haven't hit it yet. We hit 95.47. This thing's sticking out like a sore thumb. Now, if this goes sideways next week, get out of the way, man, because this will be vicious. Because the low of 93, you take the high of 114. Bottom line, you can take off another 20 points off the 93, gets you 73, and that brings you back to December of 2016. Pretty intense. AMAT, we take a look at AMAT. What do you have with AMAT? This is another ABC structure on the way down. Your A point out there was a 62. Your B was 51. You get $9, which you set up, let's see, 49. We made 47. So you can see they finished their ABC down. They broke the B, did it with volume, all of the above. That being said, what you're going to have, and this is where the danger comes in, and again, is that you get these high volume lows, and it hasn't, that high volume low at 45.13, it's going to go after it. And AMAT's case, this is pretty cool because what you can see is that you have one, two, now we're going to have 3 separate high volume lows on the weekly basis. And that, the longer that you go sideways and try to get into highs with light volume, then you back down, you have big volume. That's cause building, folks, to blow downtown in a huge way. And what we have seen is that you saw them, they take apart the semis first. They went into the industrials yesterday. Bottom line is that we'll find out what sector is going to be next. 3M, that's when they took apart 3M yesterday, as well as Caterpillar, 3M. So you're breaking the swing of 197. You broke it with 20 million more shares. Yeah, that swing of 197 had 35 million. You're already at 54 million. This is trouble. This is saying that 3M wants to go to 154. Right now, you're at 198. And when you're taking a look at some of these markets, what you have to absolutely wrap your head around is that what is the percentage move that you're pulling back? Because the percentage moves I don't expect to be a monster. But guess what? If it's a 0.382, point-wise, because we've gone up so dramatically, that is one monster pullback, folks, in spades. Notes and bonds. Hey, let's go. What are we doing here? Let's go take a look at this 10-year. So 10-year out here, another low out here today, 118.31. You get 1.5 million contracts. Haven't been able to hold price. The 10-year is yielding right now 3 point, well, hit a high today. It is at its high right now, 3.026. 30-year, we take a look at the 30-year. 30-year out here. Did it get into its low yet? 141.14. Okay, so we've reached 141.17. 141.14 is the swing low from the February 21st. And we'll see how it shakes it. When you get this close, it's going to go after it. You know, you do have volume contracting, but guess what? Neither of those have been able to hold price. If we go to the 20-year bond fund plus the ETF to TLT, TLT is coming into its swing point from the 21st of February. Now, this is coming in with dramatically lighter volume. This hasn't held price yet, but bottom line, we talk about lighter volume. 116.51. We hit 116.94 today. We get 4.1 million versus 12 million. You need a rejection of price, but the bottom line is that you do have a huge contraction of volume in this market. Some of the higher volume stocks out here. We got Twitter come out with good numbers. They sold that down. That's down $1.22. You have let's see, Micron Tech is up 55 cents. You get Freeport-McMoRan down 65 cents. Apple's up $1.50. Teradyne is down 6.81. Look at that. You know, so this is interesting. So it's really, this is just a defense deal, man, that is just taking themselves. So Teradyne, you know, basically is a semiconductor test product company, but they do a huge amount of business, folks, with the military and with the government. Let me pull this up so we can see what it is. I remember this. They're right in Boston. Semiconductor test business. Yeah, but see, that test business has to do with the defense contractors. Interesting. Makes testers for the semis. Okay, so they make testers for the semis. Well, this is a disaster. Let me see this thing. Hold it. Wow. Okay, so this broke down, period. It broke your high volume. It was going after the high volume swing of $39. Blew that away. So if I take 39.50, so 40. It's going to $30, man. 32 is where it broke out from in April of 2017. $28 is February of 2017. Let me put this on a monthly. Yeah, this is okay. So check this out. This is a disaster. So you make a high of $50 last month. 42 million shares. We're off the high with 70. This is volume off the high. Volume off the high is vicious, folks, because you don't know. Well, what you do know is you're going to get a larger correction than normal. And that's technically. Fundamentally, you know, I've always thought about, okay, how does this actually work? I suspect the way it works is that the large funds that have been owning this for a long time decided they're going to sell, and they're not only going to sell, but guess what? They're not going to be buying back when these things are going to a lower price. That's how that shakes out. And what is interesting here is that Wells Fargo and Company, I'm not sure if they own it, their wealth management or whatever. They own 2.4%. They are sellers. They filed. They sold 986,000 March 31st. Who's buying? That's, well, Arcadia Asset Management. They bought 453 on the last filing. Stay right there, folks. Come right back.
No matter what kind of trader you are, 2018 is a great time to try out a subscription to Tom O'Brien's Gold Report. Whether you just plan on diversifying your portfolio with some exposure to gold and gold mining equities, or you're a gold bull that sees 2018 as the year of commodities, now is a great time to sign up for the Gold Report. Tom O'Brien publishes his Gold Report every Monday morning before the market opens and covers a variety of topics including gold, silver, platinum, copper, the XAU and HUI, the dollar, bonds, South African rand, as well as more than 20 of the most actively traded mining equities. Start your 2018 off with a bang and sign up for the Gold Report today. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. For all the details and to start your subscription right now, visit the front page of TFNN.com and you'll find the Gold Report under Investment Newsletters.
Today, it's hard to tell if the economy is coming or going. Regardless, I want my money going in the direction I choose. If that's your stance as well, then you want to know how Everbank can help keep your money thriving just the way you want. Is growing your money a priority? Everbank is committed to a yield pledge promise to pay high yields on your checking, money market, and CD balances. Looking to diversify? Everbank ingeniously developed accessible ways to spread your money around the world into foreign currencies and even non-FDIC insured metals. And when it comes to your wealth, they bring a highly experienced and global perspective to help you manage it. Everbank's financial philosophy flies in the face of the status quo. They believe your money's performance should not be determined by today's economic circumstances, but by the drive to rise above them and create opportunities that favor your objectives. If that excites you, like it does me, call 1-855-750-4051 to find out what they can do for you. That's 1-855-750-4051. Call them today. Everbank is a member FDIC and equal housing lender.
I'm certain you are or strive to be one of the best at everything you do in life. It's the most common trait that we tigers and tigresses share. If you're looking to become the best of the best when it comes to managing your money, let me teach you to do what most wealth managers tell you can't be done, which is how to time the markets. I'm Steve Rhodes, author of Mastering Probability, and for the last 12 months, Timer Digest has been tracking my newsletter signals, which have earned me the ranking as their #1 market timer in the nation for the S&P 500 for the last 12, 6, and 3 months. Timer Digest also ranks me as the #1 market timer for gold as well. The fact is, markets can be timed, and I'll teach you the exact set of tools that I use that has transformed me into one of the best at what I do. Sign up for Mastering Probability today by clicking on the newsletter tab on the homepage of TFNN.com and get immediate access to workshops where I take you step by step how to use an extraordinary set of tools as well as provide great market calls too. Sign up today.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now up 80, NASDAQ up 1, S&P's up 4. Let's go look at Microsoft. So Microsoft, folks, they are not coming out with their numbers until the 26th, tomorrow after the close. That being said, you know, they hit Microsoft this morning, man. I mean, so picture, Microsoft has a high last week, 97 bucks, does it with 23 million shares. Well, out of nowhere today, well, yesterday they sold it down. They sold it down from 96 to 92. You had 34 million shares. Selling it down again today, down a buck. This is dangerous, man, because Microsoft has performed really well, #1. Has some juice in it at the highs. And guess what? has some juice now off the highs. And that is problematic for the market in general. And, of course, it also has a high volume low. The high volume low, you just got to get it over with. That's 83 bucks. That thing's going to get hit. February 6th was the 85 high volume low. 83 was the high volume low from the 9th. So that is going to be wild watching that baby shake out. Amazon, we go over to Amazon. We look at these NDX stocks. Amazon's up $1.71. That being said, bottom line, this is trading right where it's been trading back to January 30th. And that high volume low of 1265 hasn't got hit yet. We get, let's go take a look at Google. Yeah, Google's building cars. Google's building cars to get down to like 980. Right now, you're at 1,025. Google came down hard yesterday. Went from closed the prior day at 1060. Closed yesterday at 1010. So big problems. Netflix, NFLX. Okay, this is a problem. So check this out. So yesterday, folks, right? Netflix, you know, Netflix on this pullback had, when I say on this pullback, I'm talking about even the last 3 months, has been one of the strongest stocks and basically still is. This is where it can turn into a real problem for the whole market. What you have out here today is that it's subtle, you know. Netflix is only down $1.14. We're at 305. But guess what? You get an expansion of volume again. And it's like, okay, if Netflix is one of the strongest equities in the S&P, which it is, it's up the most in the S&P for 2018. Technically, to me, it's acting, was acting really good. I don't like what's going on today. This is really, really subtle today. But what you have is that yesterday we did 13.8 million shares. You're doing 13.1 today. The swing down there is 12.9. This is one of these deals that, okay, it's going to go after the swing, and if Netflix couldn't get a good bounce going today, because normally what I would look at is this, is that because Netflix was acting so good yesterday, that I would look for Netflix today to actually reject the low, be positive, and go topside. And because that's not happening, that's showing just how weak the whole market actually is. That's kind of, you know, you want to look at the strongest stocks that you think are the strongest stocks in the marketplace, and you want to see how they react when you think you may have a bounce going. And bottom line, Netflix is a candidate that we have trouble in paradise in the market because of the way it's acting out here today. Small caps, IWM, we're flat basically. So now the IWM has some support here. Where they're getting the support is from the downdraft of February 5th rather. The high of February 5th is 153. That's a high volume low. So what's happening is that as it's coming down, the highs of that low are basically helping it out. You know, we'll see if it can get any traction. You know, it stopped in its tracks as it got into the 156 area. You know, we hit the 156, 157 area on the 18th, and it held all for 24 hours. Then it came off that baby, and it has some juice coming off that baby. Let's go take a look at the oil market. We had the API numbers come out this morning. Oil right now is trading up 16 cents. You are trading at a price point of 67.86. You've done 742,000 contracts. Yeah, that's staying. Oil wants to go test the 69.55 area. That's the swing high from the 19th. If we go take a look at the XLE, see if these oil stocks are doing anything. Yeah, it's not bad. So the XLE, that's... now, this is going to be cool watching the XLE because, you know, ooh, look at this. Oil must be really going to go high, man. Holy cow. Because this is what you have, folks. This is going to be crazy if this is the case. This XLE might be doing an ABC up. Because look at how it pushed yesterday. We pushed, let me see this, 74.46, 74.22, 74, yeah. Wow. Okay, this is game here. 65 ballpark, 74, $9 gets you 81. This is something you want to watch. This the way that the A to B leg is set up. I can make the case this is actually a complex ABC structure on the way up. It got over the high yesterday, didn't hold it. 74.46 got to. It had volume. It had 22 million versus 18. Took out the price. Goes back underneath it. Let's get a complex ABC up. Let me put this on a weekly. This is pretty cool, man, because these oil stocks haven't been able to move. Let me go look at ExxonMobil. This would also be saying, man, that the price of gasoline would be going up pretty tremendously. Yeah, ExxonMobil setting up the same way, man. ExxonMobil 72, 79, $7, 84. I see. So what happened with ExxonMobil, 84 would just really get you into the downdraft. Let me look at Chevron. Yeah, Chevron's pushing with volume. It's not an ABC up yet, but it is pushing with volume. A would be 110, B 125, $15, which get you 135, and 133 is the top. Hey, it's going to be interesting because what you have out here is that it would be the oils that would be trying to save the Dow Industrials a bit. You know, we'll see where that baby's going to shake out. We're going to take a look at the XAU, the HUI. XAU out here, trading down 62 cents, $82.65. Oh, this is pretty cool. So the XAU, folks, yesterday was actually pushing higher with volume. That's sweet. 34 million. With, you know, the GDX didn't do that. Let me see if the Gold Bugs Index did that. Oh, this is so subtle. This is so cool, man. Okay, so let's see. Gold Bugs Index. $18 million. No, Gold Bugs Index didn't do it. XAU did it, though. Hey, we'll take it. Stay right there, folks. Come right back. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Huge amount of equities coming out with their numbers after the close. Dow right now is up 47, Nasdaq's down 5, S&P's are flat. We'll come right back.
Many of our new listeners have heard about The Tiger's Den. The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of the TFNN shows, plus see all of the charts as they happen live and have access to archives of all of those charts. You can test drive The Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days and greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets and how to make your money work for you. Details on The Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com. Tiger TV is an exciting way to experience TFNN programming. See high-definition video giving you crystal clear charts, as well as seeing some of the faces of TFNN's highly acclaimed financial experts with crisp, full-fidelity sound. Catch Tom O'Brien, John Logan, Steve Rhodes, Basil Chapman, Larry Pesavento, Think or Swim, David White, Andy Hecht, and Daryl Martin in crystal clear, high-definition audio and video. Tiger TV, exclusively at TFNN.com.
David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to TFNN.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today. The Path of Least Resistance is David White's daily trading newsletter, and if you're looking for active trading ideas, then now's a perfect time for a 30-day free trial to this powerful daily trading advisory service. David uses his years of trading experience to offer his subscribers his trading ideas each morning in his Path of Least Resistance newsletter. Using a combination of equity trades along with options, David keeps his subscribers up to date with all pertinent market information with intraday afternoon updates when warranted. Don't miss out on this great chance to get a 30-day free trial to David's daily newsletter, The Path of Least Resistance, with no obligation to pay anything. David has been delivering solid recommendations for his subscribers recently, and if you'd like to see the type of newsletter he delivers every morning, then visit the front page of TFNN and you'll find the Path of Least Resistance under Trading Newsletters. For all the details and to start your 30-day free trial today, log on to TFNN.com now.
Tom takes your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Tom O'Brien.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now up 27, Nasdaq's down 12, S&Ps are off 1.5. If we do go over and take a look at the composite, Nasdaq composite, this is, you're going to see composite-wise, guess what, folks? Bottom line, this is going to be really dangerous now because you're going to end up with a little doji kind of in the middle, and that more than likely that's the halfway move down, and what we do have inside the composite is 66.30, still hasn't been tested. That's the February 9th low. Big number. Right now, we are trading where we were trading on December 18th. You know, so you've had sideways moves. Where the problem comes in all the indices is that you have the high volume lows, but on top of that, what you actually have, if we put this up, what you're going to see, if we take the horizontal channels from the tops to the bottom, what you're going to see is you're going to see the aspect that each and every time that you're hitting highs up here in January, March, and April, light volume. Lows, all heavy volume. That's building costs to go downtown. And if, in fact, these indices break, the 7, well, it's actually, it's interesting, man. 68, yeah, let's say, they got to be down about another 100, well, the composite has to be down about another 180 points, 180 points. Somewhere around the 6,800 level. 68, yeah, 6,800. You break 6,800 level and stay down there, just 1 or 2 days, that's big trouble. That means it would be going back to the 5,000 level. Let me see where that is. Right there. Yeah, it's not that bad. It's where we broke out from, though. That's you break this down, we're going to be right back to 5,000. That's where we broke topside from in August of 2016. Be quite a retracement, though, man. That is for sure. After the close out here, NDX, you're going to be rocking and rolling. The NDX right now, guess what? This is not going anywhere. We get the Qs down 18 cents. You have 45 million shares traded. You're right into the bars of the low. And it looks to me, compared to where, when we just started, the Qs actually had, the volume wasn't that bad. This is expanding as we're coming into the close. And what I suspect they will do is that they're going to throw some big action into the close, whether it's a bull action or bear action, into this close out here today. So there's going to be a lot of people making decisions coming into this close. If we go take a look at the NQs, the NDX 100 in the futures market, what you're going to see out here, we'll see if that get that high volume. Yeah, see, this is dangerous, man. This also has the high volume low that's laying there. Let me pull this closer for you if you're watching Tiger TV. Yeah, that spike, man. That spike at, yeah, this is trouble in paradise, man. So the NDX, you know, range-wise, we had a beautiful range today. 64.29 is the low. The high was 65.46, so you get 120 points, right? Your problem is that you get a high volume low at that 64.29. That's a huge problem. And of course, we'll see whether it's going to be the culprit, Facebook, after the close, because what we are going to have, Facebook comes out at 4:01, I believe, 4:05. And Facebook will be able to move it around. Now, bottom line, of course, when I say move it around, it can move it both ways. Right now, that being said, Facebook does have a high volume low that's laying out there. Let's go into the XLF. Why the XLF? Well, we get the financials. You have the interest rate structure going up, and guess what? The financials still can't catch a bid. What we have with the financials, XLF's trading $27.57. This thing is building cause for lower price. Pretty amazing, actually. We talked about Goldman Sachs. That baby, $250.70. That's the number to look for at the close of this month. J.P. Morgan, pretty amazing. J.P. Morgan can't catch a bid either. There's trouble in paradise here, folks. Just picture for a second. Picture that you have the banks that made a fortune. You have the interest rate structure going with them, but yet they're still getting sold off. Guess what? That means lower prices are coming at us. Because you can put as much as you want together. Guess what? Selling begets selling, and what we do have in each and every year, what's really intriguing in the market, and I was there right from the beginning of the ETF structures, is that ETFs are how the whole market is going. They expect in the future the growth inside that sector is, bottom line, the largest growth in the whole business, okay? And in fact, if you take a look at BlackRock, now BlackRock basically is one of the biggest ETF providers. They own iShares. Their take on it is that the ETF market is going to go from, in 2017, it was $1.9 trillion. They expect in 4 more years that we're going to be at $3.4 trillion. Can you imagine that? 2022, they think there's going to be $3.4 trillion. Now, the good, the bad, and the ugly about that has to do with, yes, you can buy baskets. It's very quick. It's efficient. Inexpensive. Markets love it when you're going up. When you're going down, it's a disaster. Because of the fact it's the chicken and the egg. It's like, what are you selling? Are you selling the equities? As you sell the equities, they got to sell the ETF down because of the weighting structures. You know, so it's a double-edged sword. That's what it comes down to. Passive invested in sectors, you got it. Works great on the way up and kills you on the way down, because what does end up happening, and what has happened, and now this is where there's a difference even from 5 years ago. What has happened now is that we know all the large broker-dealers. The large broker-dealers, whether it's TD Ameritrade, whether it's Schwab, whether it's Fidelity, they have their own ETFs inside of their brokerages. And what ends up happening there is that they allow people use them. They use them a lot. Why? Because what ends up happening, there's supposedly no commission. Well, guess what? They're making spread. Nothing is for nothing, folks. That being said, where the problem comes in is that their traders have to trade those ETF funds just as the ETFs themselves move. So when you have that movement, fast, furious, all of the above, guess what? Selling down, the selling accelerates. If the trend is with you, that's great. The real kicker is when the trend's against you, it takes quite a bit to change that trend. That's what it does. You know, you really got to get selling, and then a spike low with the blowout, and then it doesn't take too much buying in order to come off those levels. But bottom line, until we get a lot closer to those February 9th swing lows, this market wants to go south. Gold Corp. Gold Corp, what does happen with the gold stocks, they probably won't come out till 5 o'clock. Gold Corp right now is down 37 cents. You're trading $13.98. Now, this is going to be coming out after the close. But as I just said, they're probably going to come out late. I like the high volume high that they have. I don't like that they're trying to push this lower, or they are pushing this lower. I'm not trying to. They are pushing this lower coming into the close. Dow Industrials down 4, NASDAQ down 17, S&P's off 3.5. We'll come right back, folks.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters. Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com. TFNN is excited about our new software charting program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts. In collaboration with Tom O'Brien and using his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, David White has programmed an outstanding piece of software that will complement any trader's methodology. Using this first-of-its-kind program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts allows you to scan thousands of stocks for Fibonacci formation setups, including Gartley's, ABC's, butterflies, and much more. The Art of Timing the Trade Charts is designed to help you when scouring the markets for stocks just beginning to form the trading patterns that many investors spend days, weeks, or even months searching to find. And right now, we're offering licenses available at only $79 a month. We are so confident that you're going to love this new charting software that will even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this incredible new piece of software. Get your copy of The Art of Timing the Trade Charts today by visiting TFNN.com.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV for the latest market information.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now flat. NASDAQ is down 15. S&Ps are off 3. After the close out here, folks, it's going to be all about the NDX 100. We'll see where that baby's going to shake, rattle, and roll. If we do take a look at the Qs, what you're going to see inside the Qs right now, they are trading flat, 158.38. We have 46 million shares traded, and you know, that's not bad, not great. Facebook, which is going to be moving that NDX around. Facebook is trading 159.55. If we do take Facebook and we pull it back, what is sticking out like a sore thumb out here? Let me just see. 159. Oh, this is interesting. 159.02. You're at 159.57. Put this on a daily for a second. Yeah, this thing wants to go to 149. So Facebook is going to be a big number to keep your eye on. On the daily, 149 sticking out like a sore thumb. That is the March 26th low. And by the way, in Facebook's case, that's below every, basically, moving average, all of the above. I mean, that thing got blown away in a big way. And, you talk about work, then that'd have so much work to be done to get over your 200, your 100, your 50, all of the above. Big, big, big numbers. And of course, what's going to happen with Facebook, everyone's going to be looking at what is the active user base in the USA, in North America, not just the USA. That's what the market seems to be going to be focusing on when they are coming out. Snapchat, that came out earlier today. That's getting basically down 115. Has volume behind the move and looks like it wants to do an ABC down. This is going to be really intriguing because, they come out with the numbers February 6th. Blasted topside, went from 13 all the way up to 21, came all the way back, going right after that $13 level again. Stay right there, folks. Lots of numbers coming out after the close. The biggest one being, well, we'll see, inside the Index 100, the biggest one being Facebook. Dow up 15, NASDAQ down 11, S&P's up 1.5. Come right back.
You know what's cool? Taking something that's good for you. Something specifically formulated to help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Nico, our hunter and gatherer ancestors found all their nutritional requirements for health in their wild environment. But today, our food sources no longer contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients our bodies need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionic, oil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty, and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated fulvic and humic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They have been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, life cannot exist without them.
That's right, Paige. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge, formulated and approved by Nico and Paige of Living a Primal Lifestyle. Buy it today for just $89. Click on the Primal Edge banner on the front page of TFNN.com. The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day. Tom takes your phone calls toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Oh, look who we have. It's a beautiful thing. Got our man, Jim from Minneapolis. We're going to take him by storm.
Taking it by storm, baby.
I love that. That's a great saying, man. Hey, what's happening, brother?
Good morning, gentlemen. How you guys doing today?
Good, man. Yourself?
Oh, man. It's been the most incredible couple of days since when I called in on Friday, Litecoin busted out of that consolidation on the 2-hour chart.
Okay. And
it just never looked back. It did a 100-point ABC up, and now it's very extended the way I look at it. But holy, I mean, it went up to $420 last night.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Always do your best, but don't overdo. When you overdo, you deplete your body and you go against yourself, and it will take longer to accomplish your goals. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials up 59, NASDAQ down 3, S&P's up 9, gold contract down $8.30, trading at $13.24 an ounce. Silver down 16 cents, $16.53 an ounce. Light sweet crude up 29 cents, $67.97 a barrel. Notes and bonds. You get the 10-year note down 9 ticks, 119.01. 30-year bond down 26, 141.23. King dollar. King dollar up 443 ticks, traded at 90.980. The euro is at 121 to 1 US dollar. The yen is at 109 to 1 US dollar. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of Facebook, let's get over there and take a look at it. What do you have? Facebook come out with their numbers. Facebook closed at $159. It's trading $165, and guess what, folks? That ain't even close to being enough to get to higher price. Bottom line, Facebook is off a high of $195. Facebook was trading yesterday at 166, and these are the numbers on Facebook. Estimate was 2.19 billion for active users. They came in at 2.20, and the real problem, I suspect, what you have with Facebook is that, guess what? You get 2 billion users. How are you going to grow 2 billion users? Bottom line, pretty hard to do. Earnings per share. The consensus was $1.35. They made $1.69. So they made their numbers there, no problem whatsoever. Let's see what else we got here. Put this there. Whoops, there we go. Facebook. Top live. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's see. First quarter advertising revenue, $11.80 billion. The percentage of ad revenue on the cell phone, 91%. Imagine that, 91%. That's pretty amazing. The amount of active users each and every day, this is quite a number. 1.45 billion people, they're saying, use it every day. They're the active users. Monthly users, active users, they're saying it's 2.20 billion. So, bottom line is that we'll see where this shakes out, you know, the next hour, as well as going into tomorrow morning. But I can tell you, we closed at 159. You're only at 162. That's saying that Facebook's going downtown. Facebook has a high volume low that's laying out here. When you don't get the trust topside, particularly on something like a Facebook, folks, it turns into problems. Why? Because there's plenty of folks that, you know, would, bottom line, say, why did I buy Facebook? You know, the thing went up to 186. They think it's a good deal at 160. Well, guess what? You get a correction that's taken place, and you have volume off the high of Facebook. So that's just problems in paradise for Facebook. NQs, when we just did come out with that, just so you can see how these, if you're doing the volatility trades inside the Nadex platform, what you are going to see, and there's a lot more than Facebook that's come out. I'm going to go over these in a second. I suspect Qualcomm is putting some juice into it. We just did have the NQs go from a price point of 6,500 to 6,547. Nice little pop out here. Qualcomm come out with numbers also. Qualcomm closed at a price point of 49.75. That's trading 51.18. And that's no big deal either. Pretty old man, because these stocks have got killed. Qualcomm's down from $70, $70 to $50. Let's see what Qualcomm is saying. The estimate was $5.19. They made $5.23. Revenue $5.19 billion. They made $5.23 billion. The amazing part, folks, in a lot of these equities that have come out, and this is where you really want to wrap your head around supply versus demand, technical versus fundamental, because these equities, a lot of the equities that come out, you're going to hear the S&P, they come out with great numbers, they're making money. Guess what? They are. But guess what? They're down, and they're down big. You know, it's like, so what does that mean? Well, there's a disconnect, and there's selling going on. And guess what? It's all about supply and demand. And it's all about what will someone pay for that earnings, and those earnings numbers change, meaning what will pay up for that earning. Will we pay $10 for $1 earning? We pay $16 for $1 earning. That's what we're paying, about 14.5 right now. Bottom line, that's what they're running into. If we take a look at Qualcomm, which is pretty wild, Qualcomm is trading where it's trading in 2006. So that's pretty intense. There's no doubt about that. No doubt about that. NTGR. Let's go see. You get Netgear, networking product company, that closed at $59.80. That is trading right now at 56. That's got Yeah, well, 53 is a high volume low. Let's see what they have to say. Okay, so the earnings estimate was 60 cents. They made 62. The revenue estimate was 342 million. They made 345. I see. Second quarter revenue is forecast 2.3% under the estimates. So that's what's hitting Netgear right now. They had seen their operating margin is 5.5% to 6.5%. Oh, that's, man, it's amazing how you see some of these companies make a huge amount in the margins and others 5%. Imagine you're only making 5 to 6 pennies on an operating margin when you're selling product. Man, that's intense. It's almost like the grocery store. Big numbers, no two ways about that. Visa, let's go take a look at Visa. Visa just closed at 121. That was down 6 cents. It's trading 123. That's still in a consolidation. Numbers go like this. 102 they planned to make. They made 111, so they made their numbers. Stay right there, folks. We're going to be coming right back.
Hi folks, Tom O'Brien here. If you'd like to get my daily newsletter, Market Insights, then now is a great time to sign up for a 30-day free trial. Every morning by 9:30, I send out my morning letter to subscribers with market commentary on a variety of markets, currencies, and commodities to keep investors up to date on the day's trading action. Included in Market Insights are specific buy and sell recommendations for stocks, ETFs, and even options, with stops and price targets included for every trade in my newsletter. If you'd like to try my newsletter risk-free for 30 days, then head over to the front page of TFNN and you'll find Market Insights under Trading Newsletters. I use my years of trading experience to bisect and dissect the market every morning and give my subscribers the most important information they need to know for the day ahead. I even issue afternoon updates for my subscribers whenever warranted with important market action. I'm always scouring the market for the next great trading opportunity. Sign up for your 30-day free trial to my daily newsletter, Market Insights, today by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Wow! Go get 'em, folks.
Has the current market volatility continued to stop you out of trades when the market spikes against you? Now is the perfect time to open up an account with Nadex. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a brand new, completely regulated Chicago-based exchange, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their completely free trading platform, which also features real-time charts and full customization capability. One of the advantages of trading with Nadex in volatile markets is that your risk is always capped and you have the ability of keeping your trades open even when the market spikes against you. Nadex is completely brand new with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's Nadex.com. Or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors. Are China A-shares hot or not? If you trade China A-shares, now may be time to take a closer look. Trade CHAU or CHAD, Directions Daily CSI 300 China A-share Bull and Bear ETFs. China A-shares in either direction. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foresight Fund Services, LLC.
Tom takes your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Welcome back, folks. Lots of numbers out here, so let's go through them. Nothing like earnings season. So AMD, let's go into AMD. AMD Advanced Micro Devices, that closed at $9.71. That right now is trading at 1020. And yeah, you know, we're pulling all these up, and 1020 is nothing. I mean, you had a high out here at 1385. Let's see. And I suspect each and every one of these, they seem to be making money, but it's not making a difference. So the revenue estimate was 1.57 billion. They made 1.65 over in revenue estimate. Earnings estimate 9 cents. They made 11. Good number there. Their gross margin is running at 37%. Good number there. Bottom line, they made everything and didn't do much for the stock. Ford, Ford Motor Company. Ford just come out with numbers. Ford closed at $11.11. That right now is trading at $11.15. What is cool here? Let me see if I can get this picture again for you. How did I get this? Oh, this. Let's see if I put this backwards. Previous. 1 second, so I can get this. There's a car show going on right now in China. Oh, here it is. I got it. So check this out. This is going to be wild. So this, if you want to see some cars, man, you know, Tesla's going to have their hands full. Right now, this is I'm showing you pictures from the Beijing Auto Show. This first car up here, man, is insane. So ultra luxury. Now these are high-end cars, no doubt about that. But guess what? These companies that build high-end cars, bottom line, they're building cars for the masses also. So this car here we're looking at, this is I think it's electric. From high luxury speedy coupes, sport utility concepts like the Yijing. Yeah, this is an electric car. GT electric car from China. Fa Group. Showcasing some of the splashiest creations into the world's biggest market. Now, this company here, look at this. If you haven't watched this on Tiger TV, folks, it's real easy to do. Just go to YouTube, put TFNN in on the search bar, right on your phone, pull it up on your phone, just subscribe. Every program comes up. It's great video. If you're driving, don't watch the video, just listen to the audio. Bottom line is that this is an amazing car. Now, this car here, is it just one? Oh, let's see. No, I know. Here, I clicked this because I got all these pictures. So check this out. See, here's the Lincoln Aviator, okay? They put this under Ford when Ford just come out with their numbers. That's what's going on. So this auto show is going on right now. Next is the electric car. It's a green car. It looks like fast. It looks like, just looking at it, it looks like it's flying. Then you get the Maybach. The Maybach, of course, is that's I believe Mercedes owns that. That's a nice red car. Then they get the Ford GT supercar. Look at that. Race car has become a showcase of Ford's most advanced technologies and the company's boldest supplies. This thing, it looks like, you're just looking at it, it's a rocket ship. You get the K20. This is a concept compact car, big wheels, shot rear end, sports car specialist. The question is when we see production. So the K20 is not in production yet. This is a concept one car, not in production. It's gorgeous, though. I mean, over the top. So what was intriguing about just looking at all of these, you know, I wasn't aware that they had so many great styles over in China. Let's put it that way, for sure. Honda EV, that's no big deal. Hondas are great cars. I like Hondas, no doubt, but nothing big. Nissan, nothing big there. Ford Ranger, there must be some of Toyota hybrid. Porsches. So the car just pulled off a lap time, 6.56 seconds. Trumping the previous model by 24 seconds. Holy cow, The car just pulled off a lap time of 6.56 seconds. Oh, no, minutes. It must be a huge lap or something. I'm not sure how that goes. Bottom line is that you can see that they're coming up with great concepts. But what also that means that when you take a look at Tesla, Tesla has some big competition. That's the way that seems to be shaken out. Let's go take a look at eBay. eBay just come out with numbers, man. There's so many numbers out here. So eBay closed at $40.97. That's trading down $2. That's trading at 38. Your swing point is 38, so it's going to go out all this. So eBay is going to get intriguing because you may have an ABC structure on the way down. This is going to be a problem for eBay. Numbers go like this. Estimate was 53 cents. They made 53 cents. Revenue, $2.59 billion. They made $2.6 billion. Pretty amazing. These companies are making their numbers, and they're still taking them to the cleaners. The CME, let's go take a look at the Chicago Merc. Chicago Merc closed at 161, trading 161. Numbers out here in Chicago Merc. Oh, this is interesting. Hold on 1 second. No. Oh, sorry. No, CMG. No, it's not the Chicago Merc. They didn't come out with numbers. Chipotle closed at 339. That's trading at 373. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Holy cow. Everyone's back eating Chipotle. But guess what? The high is 758. It's trading 370. Let's see what the numbers are. I guess we're back to... Okay, so earnings, the estimate was $1.57. They made $2.13. They approved $100 million in buybacks. Where's the revenue? So we want to see this revenue. Revenue model. Sorry about that, folks. Okay, I got to go on to another one. I don't have that revenue right there. Las Vegas Sands, LVS. Let's see what we got with LVS. Las Vegas Sands closed at 72. That's trading 74. That's not a big deal, but I bet they made their numbers. So numbers on Las Vegas Sands. Revenue was $3.58 billion. Earnings was $1.04. Now, this is pretty cool. So check this out. The Sands China revenue is up 4.9%. Now, Wynn wasn't. Wynn was actually, well, yeah, no, Wynn was down dramatically. Wynn was the big difference here. So that is no doubt a big difference. Let's go back over to Facebook and see what's happening with Facebook. So Facebook closed at 59. That's trading at 167. And let's see what the high of yesterday was in Facebook. The high of yesterday was 166. The swing high out here is 169. We take a look at NOW. ServiceNow. So they provide information technology management software. That closed at 158. That is trading at 156. That was already down 266. That's down. Ooh, this is a nasty one. You talk about coming off the high with volume. This come off 175. You're at 156. You get a high volume low at 137. Stay right there, folks. Come right back with more numbers for you.
Today, it's hard to tell if the economy is coming or going. Regardless, I want my money going in the direction I choose. If that's your stance as well, then you want to know how Everbank can help keep your money thriving just the way you want. Is growing your money a priority? Everbank is committed to a yield pledge promise to pay high yields on your checking, money market, and CD balances. Looking to diversify? Everbank ingeniously developed accessible ways to spread your money around the world into foreign currencies and even non-FDIC insured metals. And when it comes to your wealth, they bring a highly experienced and global perspective to help you manage it. Everbank's financial philosophy flies in the face of the status quo. They believe your money's performance should not be determined by today's economic circumstances, but by the drive to rise above them and create opportunities that favor your objectives. If that excites you, like it does me, call 1-855-750-4051 to find out what they can do for you. That's 1-855-750-4051. Call them today. Everbank is a member FDIC and equal housing lender. agenda.
No matter what kind of trader you are, 2018 is a great time to try out a subscription to Tom O'Brien's Gold Report. Whether you just plan on diversifying your portfolio with some exposure to gold and gold mining equities, or you're a gold bull that sees 2018 as the year of commodities, now is a great time to sign up for the Gold Report. Tom O'Brien publishes his Gold Report every Monday morning before the market opens and covers a variety of topics including gold, silver, platinum, copper, the XAU and HUI, the dollar, bonds, South African rand, as well as more than 20 of the most actively traded mining equities. Start your 2018 off with a bang and sign up for the Gold Report today. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. For all the details and to start your subscription right now, visit the front page of TFNN.com and you'll find the Gold Report under Investment Newsletters.
TFNN has put together the finest programming lineup each trading day, featuring some of the most knowledgeable and respected financial minds in the nation to educate traders and investors. On Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we broadcast 8 hours a day, starting at 9 a.m. as Larry Pesavento kicks us off with Trade What You See. Tuesdays and Thursdays, we broadcast 11 hours. Get an early and healthy start to your day as Nico and Paige bring you Living a Primal Lifestyle. Then catch Andy Hecht at 5 p.m. with the Commodities Hour, following the Tom O'Brien Show. Swim lessons from TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim is now at 11 a.m., followed by Basil Chapman at 12 noon. See the TFNN program lineup via the link on the front page of TFNN.com to get a complete overview of our TFNN shows and hosts. And keep TFNN's Tiger TV tuned in on your mobile device, PC, or Mac for the latest financial news and information throughout the broadcasting day. TFNN.com, educating investors. This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Let's go over to Cheesecake Factory. So, Cheesecake Factory closed at $50.92. We are trading right now at $49.50, not the end of the world. Cheesecake Factory still at these highs, which is pretty amazing. Oh, I see what's going on. Cheesecake, that topped out a long time ago. Okay, that topped out in May of 2017, $67. I was having a hard time understanding that because of the fact that good old Cheesecake Factory, it's a great store, but we know how big Cheesecake Factory is, and it's a big mall store, very close to malls. So, earnings per share, 56 cents. Bottom line, they were looking for 56 cents. The comp sales are up 2.1%, so that's a good number. No doubt about that. Revenue, they missed on revenue. And so, let's see, Cheesecake Factory backs expectations of 4 to 6 new restaurants coming online, more than likely. And let's see, is that the next quarter, or is that? Well, I'll get you that number, folks. Let's go take a look at Marbell. So what do we got with Marbell out here? Marbell closed at $35.20. That is trading at $34.05. Numbers on Marbell go like this. So, earnings per share, the estimate was $13.22. They made $12.44. Their revenue estimate was $39.39 billion. They made $38. So, bottom line is that they're contracting on volume. They're contracting on gross. $34. We're at $35. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, $34.15. Oh, look at this. This is almost made a little ABC down. 32. Yeah, you know what? So, Marbell, you got a little ABC down here. Actually, it broke the B point last Thursday with volume. You're going to be right back down there. So your A point on Marbell is 37.59. It's a small one. Your B is 34, so you get $3. That'll get you to $33.36. And more than likely what you get, yeah, this is what you have out here. You get a high volume low that's laying out here like about 32. Let me put this on a weekly. Yeah. November 2017. Look at that, $32.52. So you get a big range happening here. It's going to go down to the bottom of that range. What you still do get with Marbell at this price is a dividend at 5.68%. So that's quite a dividend. There's no doubt about that. Let's go take a look at ALGN. Let's see, is this in line? I think Allergen Technologies. Okay, yeah. This is the Invisalign system. This is the, you talk about making money hand over fist in the braces business. So this closed at $245. It was up $6 this morning. It's trading $258, so it's up an additional $10. Let's see what they have to say. So, revenue, look at this number. What a big number. The estimate was $408 million. They took in $436. Second quarter, they are expecting a higher revenue number than they had. They expected $452 million. They plan on doing $460 to $470. So, big number there. They expect the China FDA to approve basically a scanner. Not quite sure how much money that scanner is going to make them, but bottom line is that as they are moving into China, let's just see what this stock has been like on fire anyway, meaning going topside. Number-wise, I'm just curious as to look at these numbers. Oh my God. Everyone must be getting these things. So, picture this. In 2014, the stock did $761 million. In 2017, it did $1.5 billion. They expect to do $1.9 billion this year. And next year, they expect to do $2.3 billion. Domestically, this is pretty wild. So domestically, in the U.S., they do $836 million of the $1.5 billion. And they're monsters. Evidently, everyone in the Netherlands has braces because they're doing $456 million in the Netherlands. That doesn't even make any sense. We're going to pull up and see how many people are in the Netherlands compared to what's in the U.S. So they do more than half their volume in the Netherlands. There's not going to be a lot of people in the Netherlands. Anyway, let's say it's a good business model. Other international, $181 million. So big numbers out here. That is trading up $10 right now. Actually, $13. And 53, well, was up there yesterday too. Let me pull this back a bit. Yeah, this is a high-end consolidation. That's how this is shaking out. Be pretty wild watching the whole rest of this shake out. PayPal. Let's go see what's happening with PayPal out here. PayPal closed at $74. It was down $1.28. That's trading $76.20. Numbers-wise, estimate was 54 cents. They made 57. Revenue, second quarter revenue, the estimate was 3.75. Now they say 3.78 to 3.83. You know, what we're going to have out here tomorrow morning, as we go through all these numbers, right? The numbers seem to be great, every one of these stocks. And guess what? Market still can't get traction. That is a monster heads up, folks. What's going to get really intriguing here is we are coming up to window dressing. And if this market can't get any traction with good numbers and window dressing, oh man, get out of the way. Let me tell you something. Let's go see what this stock is. This stock is Ultra Clean Holding. They develop client critical subsystems in the semiconductor space. This closed at $15.83. That was flat. This is trading $17 right now. This is an equity that has got hit for quite some time. Let's see what they're saying. Okay, number-wise go like this. The estimate was 60 cents. They made 69. Gross margin is 15.5%. And the second quarter, they had seen 60 cents. Now it's 52 to 62. So bottom line, stock's up a bit, but that stock is get toasted. Stay right there, folks. Coming right back. More numbers. Yes, more numbers.
Many of our new listeners have heard about the Tiger's Den. The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of the TFNN shows, plus see all of the charts as they happen live and have access to archives of all of those charts. You can test drive the Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days and greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets and how to make your money work for you. Details on the Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com. Tiger TV is an exciting way to experience TFNN programming. See high-definition video giving you crystal clear charts, as well as seeing some of the faces of TFNN's highly acclaimed financial experts with crisp, full-fidelity sound. Catch Tom O'Brien, John Logan, Steve Rhodes, Basil Chapman, Larry Pesavento, Think or Swim, David White, Andy Hecht, and Daryl Martin in crystal clear, high-definition audio and video. Tiger TV, exclusively at TFNN.com.
Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com.
I'm certain you are or strive to be one of the best at everything you do in life. It's the most common trait that we tigers and tigresses share. If you're looking to become the best of the best when it comes to managing your money, let me teach you to do what most wealth managers tell you can't be done, which is how to time the markets. I'm Steve Rhodes, author of Mastering Probability, and for the last 12 months, Timer Digest has been tracking my newsletter signals, which have earned me the ranking as their #1 market timer in the nation for the S&P 500 for the last 12, 6, and 3 months. Timer Digest also ranks me as the #1 market timer for gold as well. The fact is, markets can be timed, and I'll teach you the exact set of tools that I use that has transformed me into one of the best at what I do. Sign up for Mastering Probability today by clicking on the newsletter tab on the homepage of TFNN.com and get immediate access to workshops where I take you step by step how to use an extraordinary set of tools as well as provide great market calls too. Sign up today.
Tom takes your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Tom O'Brien.
Welcome back, folks. We had the Dow finished up 59. You had the Nasdaq up. Nasdaq was down 3. S&Ps are up 10. After the close out here, you had Facebook come out with numbers. Bottom line is that they met their numbers. They actually beat their numbers. They met their the amount of people that are on. Facebook closed at 159. It's at 167. But guess you're going to need a lot more than that for Facebook. Why? Because we were at 167 basically yesterday. So that's not the be-all, end-all. And I'm not quite sure how they're going to get more people just because no, they can get more people, but grow how they've grown because they're already up at such large numbers. They're at 2 billion monthly active users. O'Reilly Automotive, that closed at $227. That's trading up $25. That's trading up to $251. Let's go look at that. Well, this is down from, I guess, $280. So you're down from $270, yeah, $279. You're up $250. So that's actually only going to go back to ICE. So this is going to be intriguing to watch how this one shakes out. Numbers out here. The estimate was $3.58. They made $3.61. So big number out there, no doubt. They figured the next year, for the full year, they're viewing the midpoint of what the guidance was. So bottom line, that's not a bad setup. NVDA, I believe. Now this will just be up in the aspect I expect of how like Xilinx is up. Xilinx did come out with numbers actually, well no, this is right back down 216 again. I closed at 216, had a couple of prints at 220, you're back at 216. Xilinx though, XLNX, now this had some action. XLNX. This come out with numbers after the close. So this is a chip maker, programmable logic chip maker, specialty chip maker. The low for the year is $59. The high is $78. It closed at $63. It is trading at $67. Let's see what they have to say. The estimated revenue was $650 million. They made $672. Their earnings estimate was 65 cents. Oh, they made 64. They're going to boost their dividend. They're boosting it a penny from 35 cents a share to 36 cents a share. Market likes what they're doing out here. That being said, bottom line is that this is down from $77. And right now, it's at $67.20. And we closed at $63.64. Microsoft, you know, had MSFT. Now, Microsoft, I believe, comes out with numbers after the close tomorrow. Yeah, after the close tomorrow is Microsoft. Microsoft closed at $92.31. Microsoft right now is trading at $93.40, so that's trading up a buck with the rest of the market right now. So tomorrow, tonight, big numbers. You know, when you just take a look at the amount of numbers that we just went through, you know, huge amount of them come out with great numbers. So guess what? If this market can't hold price tomorrow morning, you really better get out of the way. What I do expect you're going to see these futures bounce a bit when they open back up. We'll see whether they can hold. That's going to be the number. Let's go overseas and take a look at the FTSE as well as the DAX. So FTSE out here today, down 46 bucks. No big deal. You know, the FTSE had gone a lot lower than our markets, the indices have. That being said, well, it's going to be a problem. That being said, you come down with volume. Yeah, the FTSE just came down with 859 million. That's volume in the FTSE. The DAX in Germany, we take a look at the DAX. DAX is weak, man. This is pretty intense. The DAX is down 128 bucks. Never made it past the downdraft from February 6th. Got back up to it. DAX has a low of 11,700. This came down with volume too. DAX wants lower price. Pull this back on a monthly for a second. I see. The DAX is, so the DAX is building cause, folks, to get inside its lower range. Inside 12,331 would be the lower range. So you're 100 bucks away from that. Let's go take a look at a couple of the Asian indices. Asia's going to be opening up in a bit. We go over to the Hang Seng first. Hang Seng last night closed at a price point of 30,328. Now, inside the Hang Seng last night, you had every sector negative, which is pretty intense, man. If you're watching Tiger TV, you're going to see all the sectors up there. Every one of them was red. You normally don't see that. Not when you're only down $300. Hang Seng also can't get out of its way, though. That's what's going on here. Let me pull this back for a bit. Yeah, once it got underneath the 31,900 area, the bottom line, this thing wants to try to get into 28,000. We go take a look at the Nikkei in Japan. Nikkei in Japan. Now, see, the Nikkei in Japan, this is what really gets interesting. This Nikkei should have went a lot higher. The reason being, folks, is that the yen has got a lot weaker, and the correlation is pretty intense. Now, it did come off a bottom of 20,300 or 22,200. That being said, all you're at is right where the downdraft occurred on February 6th. If we get over and we take a look at the yen, what you're going to see, the correlation, is that, you know, the yen just went from a price point of 104 to 109. And, you know, the yen looks like 110 is game here, you know. We'll see whether it can bust through the 110 area and get into higher price. We go into Shanghai. We take a look at Shanghai. Shanghai's trading at 31.17. And Shanghai did have a couple groups that were in the positive last night. It had healthcare, telecommunications, community staples. Ooh, that's a mess. Yep, Shanghai's a real mess. Okay, so we put this up. Yeah, this can't get out of its own way. You know, it's interesting. The Shanghai almost looks like the Nasdaq did years ago. You get a beautiful high at 6,100 in 2007. You crash to 1,600, 2008. You get a counter trend bounce June of 2015 to 5,100, and now you're at 3,100. You know what's really cool here? It's real possible that the Shanghai is just way ahead of us as to where this thing wants to go. So it's going to be intriguing. I suspect the Shanghai is going to try to swing, test the lows of January 2016. That's the 2,600 level. Bottom line, if we hold at that level, we'll see if they can get any more action going to the top side. Big number. Let's go over the Gold Corp. Gold Corp just come out with numbers. Now, that won't be trading, but let's see what they have to say. Okay, so the earnings per share, the estimate was 10 cents. They only made 8, so they missed that. Let's see. What else? They produced 590,000 ounces of gold. Come on, baby. Let's see what else we get. We want to get all of this. Okay. Let's see if they had 13.95. Yeah, it's still not. It's 13.95. It's hanging tough. Stay right there, folks. Come right back.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters. David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to TFNN.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today. With over $56 million in cash and over $66 million in working capital, Great Panther Silver is positioned as a company with a solid foundation and poised for growth. While completely unhedged to the price of silver, Great Panther retains 100% ownership in 2 producing mines in Mexico, which is the top silver-producing country in the world, along with future potential production in Peru. Great Panther is highly leveraged to the price of silver, and after a great year of performance in 2016, Great Panther Silver has a strong outlook for 2017 as well. With good liquidity in trading and strong fundamentals on the balance sheet, while remaining completely unhedged to the price of gold and silver, now is a perfect time to take a closer look at this equity. If you'd like to find out more about Great Panther Silver, then go to greatpanther.com or check them out on the NYSE market, symbol GPL, or the TSX, symbol GPR.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV for the latest market information.
Welcome back, folks. Let's just go over a few of these larger equities and see where they're trading. Facebook closed at 159. That's trading at 167. eBay closed out here at a price point of $40.97. That's trading $39.35. Not bad there, no doubt. We go take a look at O'Reilly Automotive. That has some real juice underneath it right now. O'Reilly closed at a price point of $227. That's trading up $25 at $251. So big numbers there. Xilinx was another big one, XLNX. Xilinx closed at $63.64. That's trading up $67.65. That's trading up $4. Not bad. That being said, though, you're down from 77. So that's down from some good numbers. There's no doubt about that. We go over. Hey, let's go over and we'll do that dollar right before we close up the hour here. Dollar index. Bottom line, you've done 26,000 contracts. You closed at the high of the day. ICE is set up at 90.235. That's, there's a couple different ICEs set up. What is ICE, folks? ICE is where you either break down or break up. We broke down severely on the 12th of January. The high of that is 91.235, and I expect you're going to go after that. If we go over to the euro, we just take a look at the opposite side of that in the euro. And, yeah, as Amanda-Z is saying, is it going to jump to ICE? 121.55 is ICE. There's no doubt. And we jump ICE, guess what? You're down to 120.81. And that'd be quite a feat, because just as the dollar index did take out that consolidation the last 3 months, it looks like the euro does want to break under this 121.51 area. Just we go to look at the Canadian dollar for a second. Canadian dollar is trading 128 to 1 US dollar, so that's getting a lot weaker. And what that will do in the Canadian dollar wise, that'll put some more juice underneath these gold Canadian stocks. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. And whatever you want in life, folks, visualize it like a nice big motion picture. Step into it, take ownership, and fly with it. Thanks for being here, folks. Have a great night, safe night. Look forward to speaking right back here, 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. Go get them, folks.
Platinum, grains, crude oil, gold, copper, cattle, hogs, gasoline, natural gas, coffee, cotton, cocoa, and sugar. These are just some of the commodities mentioned in the most recent issue of Andy Hecht's Techno-Mental Commodity Report. Andy publishes his weekly newsletter every Thursday morning, where he breaks down the commodity market and provides his subscribers with specific trading recommendations based on his trading methodology. By signing up for a free trial to the Techno-Mental Commodity Report, you'll get a full 30 days to try out this powerful newsletter service and see for yourself the types of trades Andy has recommended for his subscribers. When you sign up for a 30-day free trial, you're under no obligation to pay anything. And should you decide to continue, you will lock in the low rate of only $79 a month. Sign up right now for the Techno-Mental Commodity Report and make sure you're ready to catch the next big trade in commodities. For more information and to get started today, visit the front page of TFNN.com.
No matter what kind of trader you are, 2018 is a great time to try out a subscription to Tom O'Brien's Gold Report. Whether you just plan on diversifying your portfolio with